Hey, what's up? It's me, Moni, here to do another general video. And in this video, I am actually going to be talking about beauty of all things. And actually, I already have talked about beauty before. I made a video about beauty sometime last year. But in that video, it was more so me just making some slides with words on it and then having background music, and it was more of like a visual type of thing. But for this video, I wanted it to be where I, would actually like verbally talk about it and give my thoughts and opinions on some things and talk about some things that I have observed over the years and since I've colored my hair. And I kind of also wanted it to be more of like a more personable type of thing, and I wanted people to see me as well. So this is me, this is what I look like, and you guys probably won't really be able to tell in this video, but right now I don't have any makeup on at all whatsoever. I usually wear it, I wear it very often, but I purposefully have no makeup on and decided to not put any makeup on for this video. But yeah, so beauty, I wanted to talk about it. So I first got my hair dyed or colored back in 2018, and then at first my hair was like some type of like medium shade of blue. It was really pretty, and I got it because I wanted to, and because I kind of have done like experimenting with coloring my hair before, but like not like dyeing my hair. I just never had a chance to do that as a teenager or anything. And before I even dyed my hair for the first time, I just kind of sensed and felt and just kind of knew that I was going to get attention and that people were going to treat me different, and by different I mean better, quote unquote. But so it's just something I just knew, but I just did it because I honestly genuinely wanted to, and then I just knew ever since I was a teenager that I just knew that I was always going to color my hair, and so I finally did for the first time back in 2018. And then of course now I have some different hair colors, and it has multiple colors, and I have fall colors, and I have some orange, and I have a little bit of red, and then I have green in the back. So yeah, that's my hair now. But my thing is, for the past few years, ever since 2018, I've noticed that people have been, once again, quote unquote, been treating me better. But my thing is, like, why did it have to take me coloring my hair for people to all of a sudden, think I'm, beautiful or pretty or gorgeous, or to see past the little bit of acne I do have, or past the few blemishes that I do have. And once again, you guys probably really won't be able to see it in this video, but they're there, and I don't have any makeup on, I promise. It's not that bad, it's not severe or anything, thank God, but I mean, it's there. But my thing is, like, why do looks matter so much? I don't understand why, like, society is so like obsessed with looks. And I'm not saying that looks don't matter to a degree. I mean, yes, you should take care of yourself and groom yourself, and when it comes to like picking like a spouse or a partner or whatever, I mean, yeah, you want to make sure you're attracted to them, and yeah, in that regard I do understand, I do get it. But I think society just has this way of, and I think it's intentional as well, but I think they just have this way of like just like obsessing over like beauty standards and looks, and I don't meet any of those standards. I never have, I never will. I'm not white, I don't have blonde hair, I don't have blue eyes, I'm not a size 2. I'm skinny, but I'm not a size 2. And so, and yeah, I've never been light enough, I've never been black enough, like none of that, like never ever. So, I mean, but yeah, I just really don't understand, like why society obsesses over like these like false ideals of like what true beauty actually is. And then beauty is not always about the outside, it's about the outside and the inside. At least to me, in my opinion, it should be like a mixture, a combination of both. And once again, I just don't understand why it took me dyeing my hair for people to like just like treat me better or talk to me, because at first people called me ugly all the time, or people like always kind of like ran away from me or didn't want to talk to me, didn't want anything to do with me. And now people like, I mean, not every day, but people here and there, I'm getting all these compliments left and right saying that, you know, that they like my hair or that I'm pretty and beautiful and gorgeous or whatever. But to me, in my opinion, I kind of have an idea of people who, you know, are genuine and really do like me for me, like colored hair or not. And so, but yeah, I think most people, for the most part, I mean, I just don't think it's genuine. I'm really not all that receptive to it. Like, not to be mean, not to be like, in all seriousness, I'm just really not that receptive to it. It really doesn't mean a whole lot to me, just because of, you know, so many bad experiences in the past that I've already had already with being called ugly by multiple people. Back in 2017, I worked at Dollar Tree, and it didn't happen like immediately after I started working at Dollar Tree, but soon after I started working there, people would call me like ugly, like literally all the time. I am not lying, I'm not exaggerating. Literally every single day, time after time after time, I would just get called ugly. I mean, and people are entitled to their opinions, but I mean, I feel like something like that, people should just like really keep that to themselves. I mean, but that's just me. Sorry, basically what I'm trying to say is I just feel like I was at Dollar Tree most of the time. A lot of the time I was just there working to earn money, yes, but I was also there just getting bullied and just getting disapproval from people, I guess. And I have mixed feelings about working at Dollar Tree because like the co-workers, most of them were great to work and be around, but it was really the customers that, for the most part, I didn't like. And it was just discouraging, and I was going through it. And this was happening for 2 years straight, like literally 2 years straight. So I just don't understand how people can treat someone just like so awful. Like I just don't get it. Like I just don't understand. I can't wrap my head around it. And I've just heard it enough, and I've become numb to it enough, being called ugly, that I mean, I'm just numb. So like when people say I'm beautiful or whatever, like it really, depending on who the person is, it just really doesn't mean a whole lot to me. It just doesn't. I mean, if people compliment me out loud, I'm gonna, you know, say thank you out loud. And some people, once again, I do think it's sincere, but most people I don't. So, but that's just something that I've really like noticed, and I think it's jacked up. I mean, but it's the truth. That's my experience. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and say that. And obviously I'm gonna, you know, have my hair like this for a while, but eventually it's gonna fade out, it's gonna go away, and it's gonna go back to my natural dark color, dark brown hair. And when that time finally comes around, then I'm probably gonna make another video with my natural hair, and I'm gonna make a video. And I'm just gonna be curious. Hopefully people will comment on the video actually when I make that one, and I'm gonna be curious to see, you know, what people are gonna say and what people's thoughts and opinions and comments are gonna be then, because I wouldn't be surprised if people will go back to, you know, calling me ugly or whatever. The good thing about me is, I mean, like I just don't really care a whole lot what people think of me. I mean, I care what, you know, some people think of me, but those are the people I care about, the people that are actually worth it, family and friends. So I do care to a degree what certain people think about me, and of course what God thinks about me too. But everybody else, I mean, I really don't care. I am who I am. It is what it is. You see what you get. And that's it. And like, I'm not gonna like change. I'm not gonna people please. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't do that stuff. I mean, I used to try to do all that stuff just for it to not work. And so it's like a waste of time for me to try to do any of that stuff now. And I'm like almost 30 years old and I'm grown. I'm out of like middle school and high school and college even too. So, and it's just not worth it, and I just don't have time for it. But yeah, that is something that was on my mind. My mind, heart, and soul. That's just something I wanted to put out there. And to me, just the whole thing is crazy, but I mean, once again, it is what it is, and that's my story. And I mean, yeah, that's basically it. That's basically all I had to say. So until next time, you guys will catch me in the next one, and peace out.